Welcome to Easylearning.guru. In our video, we will be having an introduction of MongoDB database. But before I go ahead, I would like to tell you that what all Easylearning offers you. That is a lifetime LMS access. LMS is our learning management system, and you will be having a lifetime access to that. On-demand support. If you encounter any difficulty, you can call our support team and they will be solving your problems. Next is your Easylearning.guru certification. After completing the course of Easylearning.guru, you are supposed to submit a project, and after that you will be giving an examination, and after the evaluation of all this, you will be provided with an Easylearning.guru certification. You also have rescheduling of your class. You also have this facility available with Easylearning.guru that you can easily reschedule your classes according to your convenience. Then there will be doubt clearing sessions. There are different doubt clearing sessions that are arranged for you, in which you can have one-to-one chat with the instructors and clear your doubts. And all our instructors are MongoDB University certified instructors. They all are experts in their field. Now we will be having an introduction to our MongoDB database. See, MongoDB database was created by Jivan Merriman, Elliot Horowitz, who had encountered development and scalability issues with the traditional relational database approach while building the web application. So this was the actual reason why MongoDB actually came into existence. There were some things that relational database was no more efficient of doing. So to overcome all those problems, MongoDB actually came into existence. Now before we go ahead and understand MongoDB in detail, we will be first seeing the basic definition of MongoDB. MongoDB is an open source document database that provides high performance, high scalability, and automatic scaling facility. See, MongoDB is one of several databases type to arise in mid-20s and under the NoSQL banner. Right? And what happened, instead of using the table and row approach, MongoDB was built on an architecture of collections and database. Okay. Now, since it was built on an architecture of collection and database, the performance of MongoDB increased. Next was scaling became much more possible. Okay. In the coming slides, we will be talking about how this thing happened. But these are the basic advantages you can say of MongoDB, and these are the things in which MongoDB is actually good at. Okay, that it gives you high performance. Okay, because see, you have in collection and in architecture having collection and documents. Okay, so you can embed, right? Embedding becomes possible. Then you can have a high availability. Your data is highly available since you have a concept of replication available in MongoDB, due to which high availability is also a very important thing, and it is possible with MongoDB. Next is automatic scaling. You have a facility of sharding available in MongoDB, with which scaling, that to horizontal scaling, becomes possible. Okay, so these are the main things in which MongoDB is really good at. Okay, now we'll have an overview on MongoDB, right? First of all, MongoDB is a database that is written in C++. Okay, it is easy to use. We say that MongoDB is easy to use because see, MongoDB is a document-oriented database. Okay, not a relational one. Okay, the primary reason for moving away from relational model is making scaling out easier. Right? With relational database, scaling out your data, horizontal scaling was not possible. Right? But there are also some other advantages, like see, a document-oriented database replaced the concept of rows with a more flexible model of what you call documents. Right? By allowing embedded documents, and it was possible to do the things that relational database was no more capable of. Right? So it made the thing quite easier. Next is power. See, MongoDB has lots of features of traditional database. With them, like all the features of the relational database is available. With that, you have the features of MongoDB adding some more functionalities and more capabilities. So therefore, the power of MongoDB is much more. Next is our facility. As we have already talked about that in our conventional databases, due to the structure, due to the fixed structure that we had, scaling out was not at all possible. But with the flexible data structure that MongoDB provides, the flexible schema that it provides, scaling out becomes really easy. Therefore, scaling is a very easy process with MongoDB. Next is your flexible schema. See, flexible schema is a concept of MongoDB in which you do not have a fixed schema, right? In our conventional databases, we have a fixed schema, whereas in MongoDB, you have a flexible schema, so you can change your data structure as per your requirements. And like you have dynamic schemas available with MongoDB, right? So this was an overview with the MongoDB database. Next, we'll come to some features of MongoDB. The features that you're able to see on the screen are the basic features of MongoDB. First, it is a document-oriented storage. So, as we already have talked about, document-oriented storage is that instead of taking rows and columns, we used a collection in document structure. What happened with this thing, right? Things became much easier, right? You were not supposed to make different relational structures and then join them or have joins between them and then fetch your data. What you could do, you could have a collection, make different documents and fetch it using simple queries. So that was a document-oriented structure, storage, and it is one of the major features of MongoDB. Next is it supports a full index, like a full index support is provided by MongoDB. See, an index is a data structure that allows you to quickly locate the document based on the value stored in like certain specific fields. So that is what index. Index is something just like you have a book and you have an index, and with the help of index you can reach to whatever desired location in your book you want to go instead of going and scanning the complete book. So similar is the advantage that an index provides for a database, and you have like full index support is provided in MongoDB. Okay. Next is replication and high availability. See, replication is a concept in which what you do, you replicate your data. You have multiple copies of your data. So what happens in situations certain servers goes down, you are still available with the replicated data, and you can make use of that data, right? So replication is also one of the major features of MongoDB. Next is auto sharding. See, sharding is a method for storing data across multiple machines. That is what sharding actually is. So what you do in what MongoDB provides you is that you can have multiple systems treated as one single system, and you can perform different queries on like one system which is treated as a logical unit, and whereas your data is stored in different shards, you can say, and then the data is fetched from there. So that is a facility through which horizontal scaling is possible, and with auto sharding, MongoDB provides that. Next are queries. See, MongoDB supports rich and document-based queries. So the queries in MongoDB are document-based, and you have rich queries available in MongoDB. Next is your MapReduce. See, MapReduce is a data processing paradigm for condensing large volumes of data into useful aggregated results. So see, that is what actually the MapReduce is, the concept of MapReduce. What you do in MapReduce, see, MapReduce is an operation, right? MongoDB applies, like there are two phases. The first is the map phase and second is the reduce phase. So what you do in map phase, each input of the document, right, is the document in the collection that matches the query condition. Yeah, like you ran a query, then certain documents match the query condition. What you do, you map all the inputs for that document, right? You map it. Now the map function emits a key value. Whatever result is given to you after applying map function is given to you in a key value pair. Okay. Now this key value pair, okay, this is sent as an input to your reduce phase, and then your reduce phase will condense the data, and then the aggregated data will be given to you. So what will happen if you have large volumes of data, you can aggregate it and get a result which will be a more effective result and will be comparatively fast. Next is a grid FS form. See, MongoDB has this limitation that the document size limits to 16 MB. So in case, see, because you're dealing with big data in MongoDB, so there will be huge amount, the document size will be huge, right? Therefore, you have this concept of gridfs. If you want to store a document size more than 16 MB, you can store it using a gridfs concept. Like your images, your audio, video files, they are quite effectively handled by the gridfs concept and quite easy to use. It's a very easy concept. Right? So these were the features of MongoDB. Thank you for watching the video. You can always contact us at our email ID, that is contact@easylearning.guru, our Skype ID easylearning.guru, our website www.easylearning.guru. All your queries are welcome. Have a nice day.